The truck, my friends, the truck. What's going on, man? It's your boy Marcos over here. You know how we be doing, man. What I'm doing now, man, I'm just beating games, throwing up some thoughts and some reviews about it, man. And this is game number 22 of the year, game number 21 of the year, pardon me. Game number 20 of the year. Batman, Arkham Asylum. I was just talking to my boy Elliot about Arkham Asylum, man. That's what's on my mind. I'm really thinking about replaying. I'll tell you what, man, if I don't replay it before the Xbox One gets backwards compatibility, if it does get the backwards compatibility, especially with Asylum, I'm going to play that, man, because it's still my favorite, hands down, from the series. But let's talk about the Arkham Knight, which is what we came here to see and watch. And just for, stick around, I'm going to talk about like 5.5 minutes of it. And afterwards, I'm going to show you what was my favorite part of the game, man. And this is going to be a spoiler-ish kind of. I'm not going to go too crazy into spoilers, but I am going to mention some stuff that doesn't happen until the end of the game. And even the scenes kind of towards the end of the game and whatnot. So you got a couple plots going on here and a lot of different stuff going on in the Arkham Knight universe, we have the main plot, which is Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight working together to the Arkham Knight kind of wants his revenge on Batman, and B, Scarecrow wants to take over the city with his gas or whatever. Some cool moments about that, man. I mean, Scarecrow's an interesting character to me. I always kind of enjoyed him, the whole fear thing, the fear notion of him. No one beats the Joker, and the fun thing is that he injects you with the fear gas early, and the Joker's with you the whole game. Anywhere you could see, Joker's dead, so he shows up anywhere because he's your ultimate fear as Batman, so he'll just pop up anywhere. And there's cool time, sometimes it's creepy, sometimes he'll just be like popping up at the top of like a roof where you don't expect him and go, boo, bats, ha! And other times you'll be like, crouching from like avoiding sentry gun fire, and you pan the camera angle, and he's crouching right next to you like, hey man, like, watch out, bro, like, I'm here. The death things that are really cool with Batman, that they show you, somebody, talking trash to you when you die and whatnot. The Joker's in a lot of those. They're really great. And there's a lot of sequences like we're going to see over here where there's just, massive amounts of Joker. And they really play on the idea of the Joker. And even at the end of the game, you get to play a little bit as the Joker, which is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. And I really enjoy that part of the game. And then there's the Joker musical, which is what I'm going to throw you guys at the end because that was pretty wild. There's so many plots and storylines in this game that I can't fully describe it to you. I think the story is very well done, and to me, the strength of the game, honestly. All the stories kind of wrap one into the other, and there's moments of ah and ooh, and there's moments that you can't quite believe, involving Barbara Gordon, and I'm not going to tell you what has. I'm just going to give you some names over here. Barbara Gordon, Robin, Batman himself, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow actually releasing the gas onto Gotham. I mean, that was pretty crazy, There's a lot of who the Arkham Knight is, which I remember hearing at the beginning. It's like, oh, when you see the Arkham Knight, you're gonna be like, duh. Yeah, I wasn't like duh. Like in the middle of the game, they kind of explain to you a little bit of the background of this character, and I'm not familiar 100% with the Batman universe. This is not something I really care to indulge in, so I wasn't like duh. I was kind of like, ugh. That was a little bit more of my reaction I had. So to me, he was like a weakness, and he wasn't really a strong character to me per se. He was probably one of the weaker characters, Couple negatives we have about the game, though. We gotta have a little bit negatives over here, a little negative talk. The Batmobile is ever present in this game, and the Batmobile tank version is stupidly present in this game. A lot of things where you just have to destroy 60 tanks, and it's not exactly what I signed up for. It works. It works really well. Like the gameplay wise, it works phenomenal. I've never really played tank games per se, but if I were making one, I'd base it off this game. Like I 100% agree that works well. Just not necessarily what I want to do with the Batman game. And what really came to irk me with that part was some of the boss battles. So there's no really aren't boss battles per se in this whole game. And I kind of understand. Boss battles are more of a video game creation rather than something that actually happens. For example, Batman doesn't have an epic showdown with like the Joker like every time. Like if we look at like the Dark Knight movie, for example, you kind of just catch him and then hangs him, and that's like it. Like there's not really anything too crazy about that. I mean, they have like a little fisticuffs or whatever, but that's about it. Whereas the games create like an elaborate thing. For example, like the one Mr. Freeze had in the previous game, which was a really good boss fight, I believe. So this kind of lacks that. And even so, like some of the things, like for example, Firefly is in this game. Well, now you chase him with the Batmobile. And over here, you'll notice that I'm not killing him because I don't want to kill him. I was hoping that maybe if I waited, it wouldn't. Like Batman doesn't kill people, so I kind of didn't want to do that. But in the end, you have to do it to continue the storyline and whatnot. But the example of Firefly. You know, in previous games, you actually fight Firefly or whatnot. I don't understand what you do with them, but I'm sure you interact with them and fight them in some sort of capacity. I remember, I think in the last one, in Arkham, I have it over here. I gotta go look. Not Asylum, not City. Jesus, it's a great box. I can't even read what the hell it's called. Arkham Origins. Thank you. Arkham Origins. You fight them on a bridge and whatnot. You have a boss fight. Well, in this one, you kind of chase them down with your car and whatnot. And that kind of translates to a lot of things. They kind of just now turn into things you do in your car. I'm not a big fan of that. But it's minor complaints. Honestly, those are the two minor things for 1,000 things that this game does right. And to me, it's not the definitive next-gen experience, but it definitely shows me why we need to evolve onto the next-gen. It's definitely something that's unique to next-gen. So overall, I'm giving this game a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's just that damn good. Get your asses out there and play it. And I'm going to leave you guys with a little Joker musical.
Take me on home to the asylum. Never alone in the asylum. Anarchy ruled, it was wild, but through it all you never smiled. Joke's on you, I'm in your head, so look who's laughing now. Remember in Arkham City, I killed your girl, so pretty. That was the night you let me die. But when I looked you in the eye, that's when I knew we'd be together. Look who's laughing now. I'm stuck in your head and I'm laughing. Ah, I feel you with dread and I can't stop laughing. Your parents are dead and I can't stop laughing. What else can I do? Now I'm part of you. I am the clown, prince of crime. And we've had a hell of a time. You're part of me, I'm part of you. And now there's nothing left to do. I just can't wait till I'm in control. Who'll be laughing then? I drove you round the bend and I'm laughing. I'm with you till the end and I can't stop laughing. I killed all your friends and I can't stop laughing. Oh yeah, I think I can taste your fear. Now that my time is near, I'm in your blood, I'm so alive. I only wish you'd let me drive. It won't be long till I make you kill. Who'll be laughing then? Barbara's dead and I'm laughing. Ah! Jason Todd's dead and I can't stop laughing. I'm even dead and I can't stop laughing. What else can I do? Now I'm part of you. I drove you round the bend and I'm laughing. I'm with you till the end and I can't stop laughing. I killed all your friends and I can't stop laughing. I'm caught.
That's all the bombs disarmed. Time to take down Charisma.
Because of you. I'm stuck in your head and I'm laughing. Ah, I feel you with dread and I can't stop laughing. Your parents are dead and I can't stop laughing. I'm stuck in your head and I'm laughing. I feel you with dread and I can't.
No encore?